Okay, I'm putting the base on. And I'm trying not to put too much paint, because you know, you waste a lot of paint when you put the base on. And I'm considering doing a mixed base of ultramarine Blick. I don't want to talk about Blick. Blick has been my best friend for years. We are in Northern California, in Brentwood, and they have the absolute worst Michael's store I have ever went to. Their service is horrible. They give you the wrong products. Blick.com. Blick has been around for 100 years, and I don't get any monetary anything for saying this. I am just trying to give you some blessings and giving you some knowledge that I have been through this for how many years, Robert, now? It might be going on 7 or something, but Blick is the best. When you order your paints, they come on time, they're the right paints, they have every single brand almost. They have awards for customer service, and I just love that company, and I use them all the time. And a lot of people use companies because they give them, you know, their affiliates, and they give them products. I would rather pay to have good service. We just ran into another problem with Michael's. I mean, Michael's in SoCal was great, huh, Robert? We didn't have
the other ones people dealt with was pretty good.
These people, it's like, I don't think they understand that when you're doing art, and I'm tilting my canvas right now to get extra paint off of it, but when you do art, it's, you know, you want the right colors on your art. And it's important for you to mix your colors the way you expect your art piece to come out, especially if you're doing on YouTube on the fly like I am right now. And you're seeing this, and this is because this paint is transparent. It's a transparent ultramarine, and so I'm gonna have to mess with the lobe. I'm probably gonna mix it with some beige now that I'm looking at it. So please have patience with me. By the way,
introduce yourself and
pardon me?
introduce yourselves.
Okay. Hi, you're watching Angel in the Water. Welcome. I'm Angel, and I am the liquid artist on this show, and I'm here to teach you how to do liquid abstract art. If you're looking for how to draw real people, you might be on the wrong channel. If you're looking to be a little kid and get messy and learn how to do oceanic art, you're on the right channel. I use acrylic paints and tiny bit of water in my mix, and Floetrol, American Floetrol when I work. I normally use a blow dryer, believe it or not, to blow out my art. And you can see that I've done this here and here and here, and it actually comes out pretty cool. And I sell art at art and wine festivals, craft festivals, and on Etsy. If you're interested, we are doing today a super oceanic, colorful piece. And it's very hot today in Brentwood, isn't it, Robert?
Yes, 80s.
But we've had I've been laying out in the sun all last week, and we went to Hawaii. We just got back from Hawaii the week before. And we were out in the country yesterday because it was our granddaughter's first birthday. Boy, is she cute. And she gave me a birthday present because my birthday was a week before hers. And she said, my name is Oma. That means grandma in Dutch, if you don't know, or in German. So she said, Oma. And that was my birthday present. I was so excited. And she grabs my earrings. She loves to just play, and she had a great time, and it was so fun for the kids. My son and his wife did a great job. I'm really proud of them and how they're raising their family. And Aren't you? Oh, and who's taping here? I have somebody taping. I have a special guest. He's so special to me every day, so I call him my special guest. This is Robert, my husband.
Hello, audience. My name is Robert. I am the man behind the camera,
See.
and hopefully I did a good job today. And my wife
Well,
teaching me how
after
to.
the after the tape. He's doing way better. You know, when we didn't know how to YouTube. We just figured it out. It took us like a whole year, and he's really getting good with taping and getting close enough when I'm seriously painting, or it gets close enough where you guys could learn and see me do swipes and everything. This is called a swipe, and I do this a lot in my paintings because of transparent paint that you can see through the canvas. Plus I like backgrounds that aren't so blah, especially when I'm doing oceanic stuff, because it just comes out a little better. Where's the swipe from? Oh, that's in the house, huh? I just finished resin, and this is resin art too. I should say we, because Robert helps me. This time not so much, but normally he helps me resin. I hate to resin. I have a resin class though on my channel. If you want to learn how to resin art, I have if you want to learn how to fix your canvas in order to prepare, I have a channel for that. And if you want to learn how to mix different mediums in your paint, like Floetrol, which is a paint conditioner, I have that on my class too, different paints and how they react. And so that's all there. Plus I have a ton of videos that you guys could go through. I would appreciate it if you would do that, but it's up to you. Or if you just watch me once a week and give me a like and a subscribe, I would appreciate that more than ever. You'd be blessing me so much. Robert and I have been, we have so many subscribers. We have a lot of subscribers. Not millions, I mean, you know, almost 10,000. We're almost at the 10,000 mark. But what they make you get is a certain amount of type of hours that people watch, which I have exceeded several of those hours, but the way they count the hours, you know. Is this looking okay? I don't think
Yes.
so, huh?
It's good in there.
Do I need to go the other side now? Okay, so now I'm gonna turn it this way, and I know it looks like straight lines, and I'm gonna make them a little crooked. But that's just making things more organic. Now, if I had many colors on here, this would be a stretch painting that you could just hang. I guess you could just hang this right now. It looks really good, doesn't it, Robert?
It does.
That's coming out nice. Wow. Okay, great. So yes, it's a mess, I know. This is messy. If you don't like making a mess, this might not be your thing. But when I got older, I just started doing a craft because that's what we're supposed to do, right? That's what I've been told. And it has made me a lot happier. And I feel more creative and more alive and more, I don't know, just like to get my head off of problems and stuff when I do this. So it's a very fun thing to do. Okay, I think we're good. We're gonna be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Hello. We are here now, and what I've done is I wanted to get all this cleaned up and put some new mats down, and I wanted to put down the layout of my painting, and what I used was Deco Art Gold. Is this Deco Art? Yes, 24 karat Deco Art Gold, and this is a metallic paint, and you could get it online at decoart.com or anywhere. It's very common, and what it does is it creates a cell effect, and that means, okay, if you look at this right here and you see all these little beautiful, in these circles, all these beautiful circles in here. There's these little circles in a circle. These are all different pictures. That's what creates that. So I put that in there because I want that to see that in there. This is a gouache paint or gouache paint, and it's called Tri-Art, and it's a Prussian blue, and it looks more. This brand looks more like a violet, I would say, but that's okay because we have an ultra marine blue on the canvas with beige, so the violet will probably match very well. And we have an iridescent gold, and this is, you can see it's iridescent under the light right there. And it's Pebeo acrylic, and I use a lot of Pebeo acrylic iridescent paints because they come out very pretty when they dry. You look at the painting one way and they'll look gold this way. Look at it this way, they'll look like a different color almost, but it's not. It's a different color of gold, it looks like. So I love these because they really like make the art pop. This is a beautiful color and a really nice brand. This is Amsterdam brand, and it's permanent green blue. And it looks kind of like, if you look in the bottle, you'll see a difference. See, it looks like green blue in the bottle, but not so much here because it's so concentrated. Amsterdam is a really good product, and I use it often, but I mix it with other paints to get, different reactions depending on what I want. But Amsterdam could be mixed with water as well as American Floetrol. So I probably put about this much Amsterdam paint in my bottle, about up to here, this much Floetrol, and probably about up to here, this much water, not even to the top. And I mix it up, shake it, and keep all of my paint covers covered because the paint will go stale if you don't cover it. I'm just trying to teach as I go. So this is Amsterdam blue green, and it's beautiful, and I love this color, and you'll see why. And our company is an oceanic abstract company, and this is abstract art for liquid pours. Now this is a ribbon pour, and we call these ribbons because they are ribbons, and this is what flows out to be an organic or like almost like a plant-like look when we're done. But there's many different techniques in liquid art. As you see the back of my canvas, we did a stretch on that. That's called a stretch. And like I said, you can add a lot of colors and do a stretch, and it'll come out different all the time. So it's really, really a good, fun thing to do. And I like backgrounds that aren't just one color, obviously, because there's a lot of them. I forgot where I was. This is crazy. Was I talking about paints, or was I talking about, oh my gosh, I put this down and it wasn't even its turn because I was talking about paints. I'm really confused today, you guys. I apologize. Robert and I have been doing a lot of work and doing a lot of traveling. We're tired, huh, honey?
Yes.
We rearranged this whole studio today. It took us hours and hours and hours. This is also a DecoArt metallic, and it's beige, ivory, pearl, and it's very pretty, very, very, very pretty paint if I get it open. Oh, well, you'll have to see it later. But DecoArt, I use it a lot because it gives it that metallic kind of sparkle pop. So we're gonna put this on here next, and I'm not gonna do it now. I gotta remember, Robert, I stopped here. Please remind me. This paint, and the reason why I'm talking about paints is because everybody wants to know what paints do you buy. My paints are medium to expensive. I'm going to say that because to me, I've been doing this very long, and if your paints are like craft paints or they're very low budget paints, they're not going to give you the outcome that you want in your painting. And I've been doing this long enough to know what to test and to mix all the paints and do a dry run before I get on a video and do this, right, Robert?
Yes.
So I did all that today too. So let's talk about this paint. Let me keep going here. This is Azul Verdoso, I think is how you'd say it, and it's Vallejo.
Azul is blue in Spanish.
Yes. well, actually it's not blue, it's more turquoise, I would say, but I don't know how you say turquoise in Spanish. I know how you say blue. But this takes over. I'm telling you, you mix this paint and you only need a little bit in a bottle. So every single paint is different. This you could put a little bit of paint in a bottle and fill it up with Floetrol, the paint conditioner that you use to extend your paint. It's a paint extender. And a little bit of water, and this will, I've had this for probably 2 months, and that's a miracle when it comes to turquoise for me. I'm gonna keep going now, I'm gonna go faster. This is one of the most, this is probably one of the most expensive paints I use. And the reason why I use it, it has a lot of, I'm trying to remember the name. It's very pigmented, meaning that again, I could use a little bit and get a lot. So see how dark that little bit is? This is called sap, and this is how it came out. This is the real color of it once you mix it. So this is whole vine, and this little teeny thing, I think it's less than an ounce, or is it an ounce? Yeah, it's 2 fluid ounces, was $27. So use it sparingly and use it, and you brush your paintings with it if you decide to use it. You don't have to use the paints I use. I use the paints I use because I like to use the paints I use. And I never tell people what to do. I could just only give you suggestions. This is, again, is Tri-Art Gouache, and it's Prussian blue, meaning it's a dark blue. And I use this right here. That's before anyways, we'll get to that. It's highly pigmented as well, but not as expensive. This is So Flat Golden, and they named it Golden because they priced it Golden. I'm talking about prices because I never really had before, but everything that I buy goes back into my business from sales. You need to know that. We go to art festivals, we go different places to sell. I have people come to my house, I have people on the street when my garage door is open and I'm painting, as well as on Etsy, which is Etsy is kind of for me. But this is So Flat. It's a flat color. Flat paints were in for this type of art before, and I really love this color. It's called Rose de Naples, and it's beautiful. This is, again, another Pebeo art iridescent paint, and it's iridescent silver, and it's very pretty. And this is another high pigment paint, and it's Grumbacher Prussian Blue. And this is my last one, and this is another golden paint. But actually, for what you get for this price, okay, this is $27, and this is $27. I think it's 16 ounce, yeah. This is 16 ounce, this is 2 fluid ounces. So, and this is very highly pigmented, goes a long way as well. And it's pretty. So, and this one is Pyrrole Orange. And I'm done talking about the paints, now let's get going, let's start painting. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of paint. So now I'm putting on the Tri-Art Prussian Blue. And I put my other, I got too excited about the Amsterdam Blue Green when I was talking about it, that I put it on the painting. See how that works? So anyways, Robert and I traveled a long way yesterday. We did 4 hours in the car to go to the country. It was so pretty up there. Oh my gosh. I was like, honey, should we move to the country? And I'm going, am I crazy? I'm going to buy another house in California. And then our friends, they used to live here in our neighborhood where my son had it. He used to go to school with their son, and he's very good friends with their family. They have a big barn, and the party was in a barn. Okay, Prussian Blue, Grumbacher, highly pigmented. And I'm using blue. I didn't even get to this. I'm using blue because blue is in. Blue is the new gray, people. Did you know that? Go get all your dishes and your china and your decorations and your candles and your pillows and stuff, and get some blue and white in your house, because that is what is in. Gray is out. Color is back. Yes, sir. But you know what? I have a gray blue paint on my walls in my home. And I don't know how I knew ahead of time, but it's going to make it very easy for me to get back into the swing of things of what the designers want us to do and spend more money. I talked about this last show, but I'll talk about it again. So here we are with, another blue. I'm going to be doing a lot of blue and golds. I love gold. This is the Pebeo gold, the iridescent gold. And see how it looks like it's so creamy and smooth, just like butter, huh, honey? So pretty.
Yes, it looks like butter color.
Butter color, so pretty. It's so smooth. That's what I like about it. Okay, I already did this, the permanent green. This is the ivory pearl deco art. And there's going to be a lot of cells in here because deco art reacts. Doesn't it, Robert? It reacts.
Yeah, it does.
And
really pretty.
if you don't know what cells are, you'll find out. And I know this looks kind of blah, but it won't because I do have pop colors on my next row. And of course, that one paint I told you is coming up next, and you'll see it. You'll see what I mean about how it takes over the azul for the Vallejo. That is actually a town in our, about an hour from us, on the way to the wine country in Sonoma and Sonoma Valley, Robert, or Napa Valley?
Yeah, Napa.
So, I guess they're from there because they named it Vallejo, unless they're from Vallejo. And isn't there a military base there too?
That's in,
It's not in Vallejo?
no.
Okay, so I'm gonna start putting less, you know how I'm going back and forth, I'm gonna start putting a little less paint on. I feel like this is getting a little crazy. I still have like 5 more to go. Okay, here is the green, here is the gold color. The color I told you about that was 2 ounces. The sap green from Holbein, but Holbein has illuminate, they're called illuminate colors. Everyone has illuminate green, illuminate rose, illuminate bright red. I mean, they have like all these illuminate colors, and they're really beautiful. If you're not going for sales and you just want to go for normal, you could do a whole painting just with this paint. Now, if you're going to do a whole painting with so flat paints,
With the orange.
you'll get cells. What happened?
With the orange, okay.
Oh, I'm going this way, babe.
Right.
What happened to this one? This is that one? No, that's Chrome Butcher. Did I miss this one? Oh, this is Tri-Art. Okay, this got mixed up. Okay, so Robert and I are always like bickering because we're seniors and we just bicker. Robert's not retired yet, but he wants to be. He retired and had to go back to work. And then because I got laid off and the Silicon Valley has been very slow and our jobs have been taken up by H-1Bs and other things. It's a mess. So I know, but it's the truth, Robert. Okay, this I mixed in here. When these bottles, I reuse a lot of plastic because of all the things about plastic. I'm sure you heard that plastic is getting in our bodies and everything. So I normally reuse my bottles as a paint bottle. So this was about like this much, and I put some Floetrol in the water, shook it up, and now it's a squirt bottle. So I'm just gonna, this is really strong, and it's permanent violet, and it is Amsterdam. Okay, I normally, other artists do not, I'm just dotting this because I don't want it to be too crazy purple. Other artists that I watch, like their paint's a little thinner than me. I like my paints thick because I know that they're gonna stay on my canvas when I walk away. We level our canvases so that your paint doesn't run off of it. But I've done this long enough to know what I like to do. Therefore, I'm gonna continue doing what I like to do because it works for me. And that's what I found out. And this is the So Flat. The So Flat Naples Pink. And I'm gonna put this here too, and then I'm gonna go because it's very pretty. And this is my husband's favorite color too, so he doesn't like any of my paintings if they don't have pink in it. I'm right, Robert? My husband,
bright colors.
he likes bright colors. He really does. I like that in a man, like bright colors. I could wear bright colors. He doesn't care. Like, dress outrageous. He's like, yeah, do it more, hon. Go. I don't care how old you are. Just go do it. Be you. Go do you, hon. It's a good man. My granddaughter's so cute, little Andy. A year old. A year old. Our whole family was together. It was so fun. Robert's sisters and his nieces were there too. And so fun. I got the after the party blues. You know what that feels like after the party? I put some silver on. Huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are you putting on?
I'm putting on Pepio iridescent silver. I only buy iridescent brands. I only buy I shouldn't say only, most of the time I only buy Pepio iridescent. I do buy Pepio paints that aren't iridescent, but only I just buy the iridescent because they're the most beautiful. I just did the tri-art. No, I did this. Okay. This is the tri-art Prussian blue, and this I'm doing because we're supposed to be doing blue. Why are we doing all these colors, Robert?
Color in. Blue is.
And you guys don't leave now. Stay on because you're going to be amazed if you haven't seen this technique before. I have people say when they watch this and they send me comments and say, Angel, I want to do this. I said, go do it. If I could do it, you could do it because I learned by myself by watching people like me. This is the orange. This is the Paintworks 16-ounce bottle orange. Now this sells, I don't know what it just sells. This really should be a flat paint. It doesn't sell, but it must be the Floetrol that I put in it because it is, it's not a flat paint where it doesn't have any shine in it. But no matter what I mix it with, it sells. Okay, we ready? We gotta torch this thing because we gotta get all the bubbles out. When you mix paints, bubbles come, especially because when you have to shake it or mix it. You don't want bubbles ever on your canvas. See, just lightly. You don't like put it into the paint. You just go like this, and you want to be careful when you're working with the torch. Robert almost blew himself up one day. Didn't you, hon?
Too close.
He lost all of his eyelashes and eyebrows. Scared the you-know-what out of me. We just started with a torch, using a torch, and we bought a new torch, and he was filling it up, and he was trying to be so careful, and kaboom. What happened, Robert? How did you do that?
Wherever you fill the can with the canister for the gas, don't light it right with the same spot because the gas accumulates, so you want to light it away from where you were filling the can. That's what I do.
Yeah. So don't do what Robert did, and be careful with your torch. And you also have to torch your resin. So we did about 5, that's another thing why I'm tired. We did about six paintings. Most of my paintings are resin for the last 2 months, so that's good. They're ready to go. They're on Etsy. Okay, so, oh, yeah. blow dryer. So now it's time. Now's the fun begins. Okay, I'm gonna blow this into itself because this is a thick ribbon and I want it a little thinner and I want them to mix a little bit before I blow them completely out. So I'm gonna start right here. I want the base paint to mix in with the paint. So I'm gonna go like this. It looks a little better when you get some of the base paint into the ribbon. This needs a little bit of, normally I can make these really tiny. I don't think I have enough paint on my base to do that. And when I mix my base, I don't have any paint I can squirt on it to make it look right. So we're gonna just deal with this, okay? Let's just deal with this one first, Robert, okay? Now, if I'm not making sense or anything, please let me know. Give me a comment. If you have a question, please give me a comment. All right, that's not pretty. That's not what I'm trying to achieve here. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go through here. Here's the test. Now, what do you see the most? What color do you see the most in here?
Blue.
What color? Blue.
Dark blue.
The turquoise.
Turquoise, okay.
That's that Vallejo. Okay, now we're mixing. I'm seeing a lot of purple. That's why I only dotted the purple. If you remember, this whole thing would be purple. Coming down here, I'm going off the sides. The sides are also painted, and we resin the sides of the art. It's a canvas, a professional artist canvas, and it is 40 inches by 30 inches is canvas, so it's pretty large. Pretty soon, I've been threatening this for a while. I want to do just a blue and white blowout. Let's talk about cells. Look at this. See that? See that green? That is the azul. No, the sap blue from Amsterdam, from Holbein. See, this is the one I said, the orange I told you. Look at it, selling and netting here. This is the so flat pink. This just goes, I don't know why, it just goes. Maybe it's because it's the mixture of the metallic paints, the golds and everything and the reaction, but this thing's gonna be a one big cell painting. It's gonna be gorgeous. I have confidence in this one, honey. Let me blow this in. Get some of this. That's what I used on the background, so I'm trying to move my paint. That's why I did that. That didn't work very well. Oh well, that's okay. Come on, paint. Thank you. Okay, this is really going to be a trip. All right, let's do this. Okay. I like that metal rubber. Oh, it's beautiful.
Fine.
Huh? Why don't I like it?
It's fine.
You always say it's fine. Okay, I'm going on my edges because I never go through my whole painting. Because what happens is you end up getting a brown, muddy color. And we don't like brown and muddy. My problem is I didn't put enough paint on the base. I tilted too much off my base, so we do that sometimes. Okay, so you get this rubber. That's cool. I love that maple pink. It's just like, okay, we're going off the sides because we paint the sides as well. You want to show a side? Well, it looks like when it comes over. It'll come over and it'll drip, it'll dry, it'll look just like part of the art. See how this flows? We're not even part way done. We have a lot of work to do to shape this, and to make this look organic and lovely, like a big piece of coral or plant that's floating in the tropics, and that's what we're going to do. Got it? It's my short. Good thing I'm ambidextrous. It helps me with this art. A lot of people can't do this with their left and right hand perfectly. I can. Okay, we are halfway done. Don't go yet, people. See all of this. Come over here, Robert. Show everything reacting back in the front there. That is like really beautiful. See, everything reacting is bubbles, tiny bubbles, just like you're blowing bubbles in your snorkel gear, or blowing bubbles in your scuba gear. Yes. I'm not going to do anything to it, Robert. No finger swipes until it stops reacting, because I love this orange and maple pink. That is like crazy. Pretty. Okay. Here comes a finger swipe. I do a finger swipe to like put this all together. And I'm going to start here because this is bothering me a little bit. So I won't go through here. I'll go through here. It's really hard not to hit the cells. So see, like that was a whole clump of cells right here. Oh, that's good. That looks good. And then we're going to come up through here and go, oh, okay, that's how you belong. And come through here and swipe through it. And we're going to go down through here like that. And then we're going to take this one, we're going to go around and up. Okay. So far, so good. Looking like it's getting connected on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go through here. That's great. Okay, so that is not as bad as I thought it would be. This orange one, just boom, it's so fluorescent or something. I forgot how fluorescent looking it is. Now when I tested it, it wasn't so overwhelming, but it's okay. It's doing what it's supposed to do. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to connect that to that to try to separate that piece. And I'm going to come through, Robert already knows his camera's right there. Thank you, hon. I come through here, go like this, and connect that to that. And there we go. Now we're connected. Next, we're going to get a back of a brush so that I can do delicate changes and shape this. I'm going to take a drink of my water. And get my brush, honey. Okay. And why don't I use I used to use my finger to do this, but I watched somebody and I go, this is really cool what this lady was doing, because she was outlining the beauty in her art with this, and it was a very delicate way to do it. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to start learning that. And this was a very hard thing for me to learn, believe it or not. It wasn't easy to do because you try to go through and outline little pieces in this art, because once it's resin, it's on your wall, and I'm not kidding you, and you have a light over it, you will see all different kinds of characters and flowers and frogs and dolphins swimming in it, all kinds of stuff. And it's so oceanic, and every little piece, like here it looks like a little dolphin. Every organic piece is pretty. It has its own beauty, and people sit there and stare at your art because they're going, man, I see this, I see that. And that's why I do this, is because it makes it stand out. I have seen little aliens in here, believe it or not. And no, I'm not a tinfoil hat. I am a conspiracy analyst. I call myself, not a conspiracy, what do they call them? Conspiracy, the negative word. But anyways, so this is interesting art. You may not think so. That's okay if it's not for you. I would suggest that you guys somehow go and just get some small, if you're interested in doing it yourself, go, oh, look at all this gold right here, Robert. It's just like there's a little animal in there. If you're interested in doing this, I would suggest you get, like I did, a 18 by 20 canvas or an 8 by 8, and watch some more of these shows. There's a lot of people who do this. I prefer you watch me, obviously, but I like to support the other artists on YouTube because we are all working so hard to teach people how to do this. And it looks easy, but is it easy, Robert?
It's not as easy as it looks. I mean, you just have to keep doing it to get the hang of it and get the technique correct.
And there's a lot of technique. This is not the only one. This is my favorite one, so this is what I do. A lot of people like to watch the blow dryer technique because they like to see how it comes out after all the drama with the ribbon and the colors and all that. But I talk to everybody about the colors and the ribbons and how the different paints react, because I want them to know if you go buy a 8-ounce can of let's just say 24 karat gold deco art, and I'm not an affiliate to any paint, you guys, so I'm not trying to make any money for myself, okay? All I want is you guys to watch and like and help me get monetized. What I do is for free, okay? But deco art really makes all this happen. See, this is all deco art, this gold in here, and this is deco art, the ivory. Not all deco art paints, I'm talking about their metallic. They're metallic, they look like this, they say. Matte metallic, they have to be in this kind of jar. Or in a little one, like 2 ounces, but this costs about $10. It's a nothing. And, well, it may not be a nothing for you, I'm sorry, forgive me, because it wasn't a nothing for me at one time. And get yourself maybe some white paint and some blue paint, because blue is in, and just, I mean, I would say buy Amsterdam, but you could just, they have them in tubes. You don't have to buy the big one. I use the big one because I only do large canvas arts. I work my way up to do large canvases, and that's what I do now, large canvas art. We have big walls here in California, and people seem to like it. So, and around the nation, I guess, because I do sell around the nation. Get yourself some paints and put them together and mix them. I would stay away from cheap paints from the dollar store because they don't react. They don't have the strength, the viscosity, or the I just said it and I forgot. I keep losing that word. So they're really strong. Or the deep colors and gosh, what is that word, Robert?
Deep color?
No, like Vallejo. They don't have the pigmentation to be dark enough to give you a dramatic outcome. But it's good to use just to try it. You could just do a stretch. You could pick about 3 colors. You saw me do a stretch behind here. You could do that. You'd be a minimalist. You could just put like a white canvas, you know, paint a canvas white. And you could blow dry a little bit of blue on there, or some metallics like white and ivory and champagne and bronze, and you know, it'd be beautiful. And you're an artist. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I want Robert to come over here and take a look at this so far. From this vantage point, looks really pretty up here, honey, on top. See it on top? From here. Take a look outside the camera, babe. See it on top up there? And this is what I've done here. Make it look more leafy and more shapely. And that's what it's like up there. It's kind of like it's not as shapely. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this because like I said, this is a 30 by 40 canvas, you guys. I don't wanna keep you on too long, but I want you to stay on because I'll be right back again like I was before. I just wanna get this all shaped up and then we could give you the last call or the last show, the last goodbye. And thank you for joining Angel in the Water. So please don't go, please stay. Thank you. Okay, thank you for watching Angel in the Water. God bless you. We love you. And hello, Venezuela. Hello, Argentina. Thank you for watching. You guys are wonderful and America loves you.
Okay, I'm going to take a last view in all angles. This is the angle from where I did the camera most of the time I was filming. This is the side view.
Actually, it probably looks the best from here.
It looks beautiful too here.
Robert likes it. I'm like with it. I probably should have just did a flat background now that I think about it. It would have really stood out. But it really stands out anyways. If you're a color person, there you go.
And this is the view from the other angle. And I'm going to get a close look at the
selling. It's really cool. It did come out, the cells and everything came out good. I think the background is You're doing good, honey.
close up look again.
Okay, and that's good. You did good. Oh,
Okay.
last look. Yeah.
All right. So this is the last view of it overall. And then we'll take a quick look at the studio.
And we'll show it to you next week when it's dry.
This is the new, rearranged some paintings, put some new ones in. And we did arrange all the paints that my wife uses. It's more organized, color-wise. And this is less paint in the trays. This is the view from the back side. As you can see, we got paintings everywhere.
Well, it's an art studio. Even though I
And,
sold our 3-car garage.
and okay, so we're gonna say goodbye.
Goodbye, thank you.
See you next time.